The Mongolian death worm's native name, Algoi kokoi, means intestine worm, due to its red, blood-like colour and size, which is the size of an intestine. It has been described by many to be from 2 to 7 feet long, have the ability to spit out a corrosive yellow saliva, and to generate blasts of electricity. However, this latter power is thought of as being folkloric by the nomads of the Gobi. Western culture has come to call this monster the Mongolian death worm. Mongolian nomads believe the giant worm covers its prey with an acidic substance that turns everything a corroded yellow colour. Legend says that as the creature begins to attack, it raises half its body out the sand and starts to inflate until it explodes, releasing the lethal poison all over the unfortunate victim. The poison is so venomous that the prey dies instantly. Livestock and humans are supposed to be its main prey. Because Mongolia had been under Soviet control until 1990, very little was known about the death worm in the West. In recent years, investigators have been able to look for evidence of the creature's existence. Ivan Macaulay, one of the leading Loch Ness Monster detectives, studied the region and interviewed many Mongolian people about the worm. Due to the sheer volume of sightings and strange deaths, he came to the conclusion that the death worm was more than just a legend. Despite, or perhaps because of, the creature's fearsome name, many ambitious explorers have set out into the Gobi Desert seeking the beast. Numerous organised expeditions and searches have been made over the years by both independent researchers and in conjunction with television shows. Despite extensive searches, eyewitness interviews, and even setting traps for the beast, all have come back empty-handed. Many of those who believe in the creature acknowledge that there is no hard evidence of its existence, but instead believe that legends and stories of them must have some basis in historical truth. The descriptions from second and third-hand stories from different places and times are too similar, they believe, to be anything but independent eyewitness reports. Nobody is entirely sure what the worm actually is. Experts are certain it is not a real worm because the Gobi Desert is too hot an area for annelids to survive. Some have suggested it might be a skink, a type of lizard, but they have little legs and scaly skin, whereas witnesses' accounts specify the worm is limbless and smooth-bodied. The most probable explanation is that the death worm is a species of Amphisbaenia, or worm lizard, a group of burrowing reptiles. Although the native Mongolian people are convinced of the death worm's nature, it'll take more years of research to satisfy the rest of the world's scientific community. In 2005, an expedition from the Center for Fortean Zoology crossed 1,000 miles of the Gobi on the track of the death worm. They concluded it was probably a large, unknown type of worm lizard, and that they were doubtful of the powers.